Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Sarah, and Pam. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
And today's show is brought to you by United Piping, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. Also brought to you by Roopers Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 5 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at roopersbeverage.com, and remember, the party starts at Roopers.
Well, it appears we are guestless this morning.
Oh, no!
So, wondering, ladies, if we have a backup plan.
We sure do, Mark.
What do we got?
We have, well, it can be Tasting Tales Day.
All right.
We have a Blueberry Kush by Baxter Brewing Company.
How about that?
How about that?
So this is 0.0% alcohol. What makes the Blueberry Kush so special?
Maybe the 5 milligrams of THC.
Oh, that. That.
It's delicious.
We don't know yet.
Well, I don't know. I'm assuming they haven't steered us in the wrong direction yet over there at Roopers, so I'm guessing it's delicious. I like anything blueberry, though, y'all.
Yeah.
I really do.
Agree.
I mean, it's Maine. Why not?
Yeah.
When in Maine, you got a blueberry.
I grew up in a blueberry baron.
Lobster and a blueberry.
There you go.
Don't make lobster flavored beer.
Please
though.
don't. Nope, don't do that.
All right.
It says this one is perfect for those blueberry lovers. Each sip is a delightful escape transporting you to a sun-drenched blueberry field.
Wow.
Sun-drenched blueberry.
I know what that feels like. Have you guys ever raked blueberries?
No. But I definitely have been around a blueberry field and where blueberries grow. I don't smell them.
There's a smell.
Okay.
Yeah. It's at the end of August, though. I grew up in a blueberry baron. But legitimately, it was like my house, blueberry baron. And then I raked blueberries, and then I went to school in Machias, which is just a town full of blueberries.
You know there's blueberry bushes in front of the building?
I do.
Isn't that crazy?
They're not the right kind, though.
You're not going to bring a bowl and start picking them.
I might. They're New Jersey blueberries. They're not Maine blueberries.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
How can you tell?
Because they're high bush blueberries.
High bush.
All right.
High
Well,
bush
I mean, she
blueberries.
grew up in a blueberry patch. I'm not going to argue with her.
Baron.
So, yeah, we'll crack that puppy open in just a bit. But
right.
before we do, let's take a look at some headlines for Thursday, June 26th.
The Sun Journal reports that the Lewiston Police Department received a $70,000 federal grant to expand and upgrade its surveillance system around the city. The funds will be used for 14 portable cameras to be mounted on utility poles, buildings, and traffic lights in high-crime areas. The cameras will be operational by mid to late summer.
Auburn's trash pickup schedule was delayed due to Tuesday's sweltering heat. Hotel Road, Stevens Mills Road, and Garfield Road will be collected today, along with the usual Thursday route. The city thanks residents for their patience and understanding.
Spectrum Healthcare Partners donated $75,000 to the Trinity Jubilee Center to support the construction of the center's new facility. The center opened in 1991 and serves over 1,000 needy individuals each week. In recognition of the donation, Trinity will name the new medical exam room in honor of Spectrum.
And the second annual Art Walk Block Party is tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. Lisbon Street in Lewiston will be blocked from Ash to Main Streets to accommodate local artists, performers, food trucks, and much more. The event is free, family-friendly, and open to the public. For more information, visit laarts.org.
You want to talk about the weather?
Let's talk about the weather.
Weather.
Yeah! Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love.
It is cloudy today with a high of 73 and a low of 58. A mixture of sun and clouds tomorrow with a chance of evening showers. We'll have a high of 72 and a low of 54. Rain on Saturday.
Oh,
we got one good Saturday
Yeah.
with highs in the 60s and cloudy on Sunday with highs in the 70s.
All right. And sports. The Dallas Mavericks selected Maine basketball phenom Cooper Flagg as the first overall pick in last night's NBA draft. The 18-year-old Newport native said, "It means a lot to me to have the support of the whole state. It feels amazing knowing I can inspire younger kids. I was in their shoes, really, not that long ago."
He's right.
He's 18.
Not
Not that long ago.
He's such a baby.
He's a baby. An 18-year-old playing in the NBA. That's crazy.
With the 28th overall pick, the Celtics selected 6'6", 210-pound guard Hugo Gonzalez from Madrid, Spain. He's described as a defensive force with great energy, athleticism, and competitiveness.
Oh. Hey, shocking. The Red Sox lost again to the LA Angels 5-2. No one's surprised. The Sox have lost 5 in a row and head home for a weekend to lose against the Toronto Blue Jays starting tomorrow night.
You know what? We don't even want them. They can stay on the West Coast.
Stay out there.
They didn't get Dolly Parton.
Why don't you stay in Anaheim, you guys? Don't come back.
That's your news, weather, and sports. And right now, it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for June the 26th, shall we?
Yeah.
I see you didn't highlight Ariana Grande.
Should I?
Yeah.
All right. Pam, start us off.
I mean, she's kind of big.
All right.
She's a big deal.
Big deal.
I mean, she's tiny, but she's a big deal.
Yeah, she's lost a ton of weight.
She's so small.
Yeah, she was the good witch in Wicked, the new
Glinda.
Wicked.
Ah.
Yeah. But she's a pop artist, big pop artist.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't know any specific details about her. I just know she's a big name.
What I know about her is she's a human jukebox. She can copy
Really?
anybody. Like, you ask her to sing like Britney Spears, she can sing like Britney Spears. You ask her to
cool.
sing like Celine Dion, she can sing like Celine Dion. It's amazing.
Wow.
I think a lot of people who have that level of talent are able to do that, to mimic other people. Like Bruno Mars can do it too. I don't. It's
Interesting.
really good. If you Google like a Jimmy Fallon or something with her on it, there's usually her doing something like that. It's really good.
Interesting.
Her Christina Aguilera.
Oh, well,
Perfect.
Christina Aguilera has some pipes on her.
Yeah. Well, so does Ariana Grande apparently.
Yeah. Ariana is 32 today.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
Aubrey Plaza, 41 years old today.
God, I love her face.
You know her as April Ludgate from Parks and Rec.
Oh.
She was on that show from 2009 to 2015.
Yeah.
She's been in movies.
She did Agatha all along. She was Death. She was Rio.
She was Death.
She was, oh my gosh, if you
She'd
haven't
make
watched.
a good Death.
Yes, she did. If you haven't watched Agatha all along, you should, because it's Catherine Hahn is amazing in it, but so is Aubrey Plaza. Like, that role was made for her. She was so good in it.
All right.
You know he's not going to watch, right?
He should though.
I know. She's been telling me stuff to watch for 4 years, and I go home and I watch Jurassic Shark.
Yeah, you know who would like it? Sherry would like it.
I don't know.
I know she would. She would like it. It's
Okay.
really, really good. She was also in Aubrey Plaza was also in Scotty Pilgrim versus the World, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2023.
Nice.
Look at that. Speaking of Parks and Rec, Nick Offerman, 55 years old today.
I love that guy.
Ron Swanson,
Ron Swanson.
Right?
Yeah.
and he's also married to,
Karen from Will and Grace.
yes, Megan.
Megan Mullally.
Yes. What a couple.
Power couple.
Hilarious couple.
And they're so funny.
Chris O'Donnell, 55 years old today.
Aw, handsome man.
I'm not
He was
familiar.
Robin in Batman Forever.
Okay.
You remember that?
That was cute. No, not Bat. Well, maybe it was Batman.
Yeah, it
Forever.
was. It was
Batman
Batman
and Robin,
Forever.
whatever
It
it
was
was.
both.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
Yes.
Yeah. He was good in that. He was in that silly Three Musketeers movie too.
All right.
Yeah.
Terry Nunn of Berlin is 66 years old today. The band Berlin.
Yes.
She sang
My breath away.
that one from Top Gun in 1986.
Is that like the one hit?
No, she also had a couple of hits called The Metro and No More Words.
Oh.
Which
Oh,
you
yeah, I know
probably
that
know
one.
if you heard them.
No More Words I know.
Yeah,
For sure.
she's
Yeah.
great. And Mick Jones of The Clash is 70 years old today, lead guitarist of one of the most influential punk rock bands in history.
Nice.
And then he got fired by Joe Strummer in 1983.
Oh.
There you go.
Oopsies.
Imagine there could be dysfunction in a punk rock band.
What?
I don't get it.
Never.
Oh,
I don't get it.
Silly.
Those are your FPBs for June the 26th. Now let's take a look at some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. Sarah's actually rocking out to it.
I like it.
I think I've won her over
Yeah.
with this jingle.
Should we ask Alex what he thinks of it?
Nope.
Oh, nope.
It's too long and it's boring.
24 years ago, in 2001, this is like as cell phones were just becoming popular, New York became the first state to ban the use of handheld cell phones while driving. That was ahead of their time.
Yeah,
24 years ago. Ahead of their time. Smart. Smart. Good job, New York. 29 years ago in 1996, the Supreme Court ordered the Virginia Military Institute to admit women or forego state support. Just 29 years ago.
Wow.
Crazy.
How about 44 years ago in 1981, Stripes was released starring superstar Bill Murray
And John Candy,
and John Candy.
Harold
That's right.
Ramis.
Oh, so good. 48 years ago in 1977, Elvis Presley made his last concert appearance at the Market Square Arena in Indianapolis, Indiana. His final song was Can't Help Falling in Love. He died 7 weeks later on the toilet. Do we have to put that part in? He's the king. 50 years ago in 1975, Sonny and Cher divorced after only 11 years of marriage. Cher married Greg Allman 4 days later. I wonder how long they were married for.
They were married for 4 years.
Yeah.
75 to 79.
Wow, that's interesting.
Okay.
No, it is. 11, 4, 15 total. Good for her. That was it, right?
Check out the big brain on Sarah. Look at those math skills.
That's
She's
it's early.
napping.
How about this one? 206 years ago in 1819, William Clarkson Jr. patented the bicycle. Here's a little known fact. 2007 years ago in 1818, William Clarkson was the first person arrested for DUI. Then he created the bike, get it? Oh, come on.
Was he on his phone at the time?
Oh, Pam really didn't like my joke. Last one. 741 years ago in the year 1284, according to the Grimm's fairy tale, this was the day the Pied Piper led the children out of Hamelin, Germany. The townsfolk didn't pay him for leading the rats out of town, so he abducted all their children. Hence the expression, paying the piper. Well, there you go. That is it for OTDs on this day. Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Let's crack open some blueberry kush.
Yes.
Very Kush.
Thanks to our friends at Roopers Beverage
Recollect.
and Redemption. We're going to tear into this thing here.
We ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ah, big splash.
This is a 16-ounce can. It is crafted by Baxter Brewing Company. It's available in singles and 4-packs.
Ooh. Can I smell?
It smells very blueberry.
Ooh, it's very blueberry. I like it
Ooh,
already. It's very
looks
dark.
like red wine.
It's made of Maine blueberries, huh?
Red wine.
Stay close to me. Is it carbonated?
It looks a little bubbly, but not too
Oh,
much.
it smells so good. It's definitely got the blueberry.
It's a tiny bit left.
It's a whole lot of blueberry in there.
Oh, I love it. It smells so good.
All right.
Breakfast drink.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Oh, little bubblies. I like it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
Sure is.
Oh no.
A little bit of carbonation, a lot of blueberry, and 100% delicious.
It kind of reminds me, like, as a kid, my mom would give me, like, special bubbly something that was non-alcoholic to be fancy, like the adult.
Yeah, like the sparkling cider.
Right. I don't know what she gave me, but it reminds me of that.
Yeah, they make a grape and an apple. We used Martinelli. We used to get that for Leo at holidays.
This is yummy. And again, not too sweet. This is actually less sweet than the pineapple one.
Do you like this better than the pineapple one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think because of the less sweet. The pineapple one was delicious. It literally tasted like liquid pineapple.
So they're nailing the fruit part
The
of it.
flavor was on point. But by the time I got to the end of my glass, it was getting too sweet for me.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't feel like this is going to happen with this
Oh, no.
one.
I have to put this down. I have to put it down. Phew. It's so good.
So,
my gosh.
I think with the Pineapple Express, I looked up that strain. Let's look up Blueberry Kush.
Delta 9.
Learn some things about that. Blueberry Kush is 100% indica. Both parent strains, Blueberry and OG Kush, are cannabis indica plants.
Well, everybody, we're going to have a nap. Very relaxed day. Mark's is done.
Blueberry Kush is used to treat insomnia, pain relief, and anxiety. I might be going to get myself a 4-pack of this later today.
I think this is a stop on the way to work, y'all.
Insomnia, pain relief, anxiety. Check, check, check. All good.
Yeah, I'm going to need to pick some of this up as well.
Pam's going to be like, never mind the 4-pack. Just take me to the back room.
Do you have a keg?
I'll bring the car around.
You sell this on tap.
We can get a keg. This is so good. And I love this idea of just like cracking one of these open before bedtime because that with the pain relief part of it and the insomnia, heck yeah. Like just crack one of these open, sit around the fire, have a little sleepy time.
Like outdoor fire?
Yeah, not an indoor. Just burning it down.
Well, I mean, people do have fireplaces.
Burning it down. No,
Wintertime, indoor fires.
I was thinking it had a real summer vibe to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like it's got a real summer light. The blueberry, obviously, for us in Maine, is a real summery thing. So yeah, I can see like putting a little fire out on the fire pit, and
It says this strain will soothe your body, calm your mind, and delight your senses.
I'm looking forward to a good day at work. I got a lot of work to do, so
They also have a watermelon sugar.
watermelon sugar.
Yeah, to round out the 3 flavors. here.
Hey,
Is that a strain?
It must be.
it's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the pineapple one called?
Pineapple Express.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Seen the movie?
Yeah, makes sense. I like this. Roopers, well done. And Baxter, kudos to you
Yes.
for crafting something with such high quality and deliciousness.
Next year marks 30 years of Uncle Andy's Digest. What started as a beloved print publication has grown into Lydia Media, a full-service marketing partner helping local businesses thrive. From LA Metro Magazine and the Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast to social media management, website design, and advertising across all platforms, we've got your marketing needs covered. If you're a business making a difference in our community, let's connect. Lydia Media is here to tell your story and help you grow. Lydia Media, in business, for business. Learn more at lydiamediallc.com.
Hanging out at Brewfest with Jenn Lever of Baxter Brewing. First of all, thank you, Mother Nature.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah, we are so thankful. We thank the patrons. We think they brought the good luck and good weather for us. It's thrilling.
I think this is the first Saturday since February that it hasn't rained.
Yeah,
So-
somebody said it's 15 weeks, 14
Right,
weeks.
right.
So
It's been crazy.
That's terrific. Yeah.
Yeah, so for folks who haven't attended this event, kind of give us the layout. What is happening here today?
All right, so it's our favorite day of the year. It's the biggest event that Baxter puts on. This is the 10th annual. So we got a couple things that we've never done before, one of which being the Best of the Fest award. So we're asking patrons to spend the day within their Flightbright app and voting on their favorite beers that they have on our over 35 breweries that are here. And at 4:30, there will be a Best of the Fest award given to one lucky brewery. Addition to that, we've got a live event painting here on the right-hand side. So as soon as you enter, you get your glassware, you get to contribute a stroke of genius to this beautiful work of art that's going to come
cool.
together throughout the whole day. And something we've never done before. And you'll be able to buy prints of this, and hoping that it's beautiful and appropriate enough to hang in our office. Other than that, you've got cornhole, you've got an art museum for the first time, vendors that have been here every year since the very beginning, awesome local food trucks, and music for the entire duration of the event.
This is just awesome.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. How many breweries and cideries do we have on site?
We have 35 today,
Wow.
and we've got VIP going on right now. So every brewery or cidery that's here has a specialty option that they brought, 1 to 3 specialty options that are for VIP members to have first access to. So for us at Baxter, we've got a couple releases that haven't even hit the market. A double IPA, Go For It, that we brought back that's themed off of Caddyshack and used some new hop technology. So we're really excited about that. Our new Delta 9 flavor, watermelon sugar, I highly recommend. And our non-alc options as well. So we've got designated driver tickets available throughout the day. We want to keep, most important thing we do is send everybody home safe.
Yeah.
At the end of this, and then we've got a huge after party with another live band at Baxter for
Love
tonight.
it. Just awesome. I got to share this with you. Pam Ashby and I sampled the Pineapple Express Delta 9 on Thursday. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. I went to Roopers and got some the other day.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah, we've got a little special one coming out, Delta 9 coming out with Roopers.
Yes, I heard
with
about that
an
one.
alien and a glow-in-the-dark label.
Yeah.
So our first glow-in-the-dark label. So it's called Among Us, and we are going to be excited to release that in a couple weeks.
I think Jesse's going to come over, make a special trip for that one.
Oh, perfect.
We'd love
yeah.
for you to join
Yeah.
him and us. That'd
Oh,
be fantastic.
Yeah, we might have to schedule a little time outside afterwards.
Let's do it. All right, Jen, thanks so much for your time. I know you're super busy, but congratulations on a great event.
Thank you so much for being here. We
All
appreciate
right.
the local support.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Hanging out at the Great Falls Brewfest with Kylie from Cushnoc Brewing. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about your role at Cushnoc. What do you do there?
I run sales for the whole state of Maine, both on and off premise. So anything from your Hannafords to your gas stations, fine dining, bars, anywhere with a liquor license.
Awesome. What about some of the items you have available today for all these thirsty people here?
Sure, we have Hard Tellin' Not Knowin', which is our light lager. It's a Mexican lager. And we have our Crosstown India Pale Ale, which is a West Coast IPA. It's my personal favorite right now. And we have Lawyer Up Coffee Porter. And then on the end there is our flagship. It's Gigantic Dad Pants, which is our hazy New England IPA.
Do you have a favorite?
Crosstown IPA for sure. Crosstown, just the style, West Coast is one of my favorite styles of beer, but it's perfect. I wouldn't change anything about it and very, very crushable.
What's the best part of your job?
My relationships with accounts, like right next to me is actually a very popular manager for a restaurant group of Scales, 4th Street, and Street & Company that just decided to help me out today. And the relationships I make out in the field are something that ends up becoming friendships, and it's very rewarding.
Where is Cushnoc located, and how can folks learn more about your brewery?
Sure. We have 2 locations, one in downtown Augusta, one on Route 3 in Augusta, and then another one is our Cushnoc Cantina, which is tacos and beer, good tequila program, and that's Waterville, right near Colby College.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your time today.
For sure, yeah.
Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Hanging out at the Great Falls Brewfest with Ben from Sebago Brewing Company. Ben, how are you?
Great today. How are you?
Excellent. Thanks for joining us today. And you guys got a nice corner spot here.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
In the shade,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
They're treating you very well. Tell us a little bit about Sebago Brewing, what you guys are all about, and what you have to offer today.
Sure. We're located in Gorham, Maine. We have 2 different IPAs with us today. Our VIP choice is Back in the Day. It's a double IPA, 7.7% hazy. We also are featuring our brand new West Coast style IPA, Stratified, and that's a 7.5%. And our fun side of the table over there is our Mystic Cove line. So these are our Delta 9 THC drinks. We make them right at Sebago, same tanks we make our beer in. They're all 5 milligrams a can, and they're part of the new hemp-derived Delta 9 drinks.
And I'm assuming those are growing in popularity
Yes,
now. Yeah.
quite popular. They're starting to pop up everywhere. They're the new fun category that you don't have to go to the dispensary to find.
Right.
So they're, people who are not quite comfortable maybe venturing into those places will now see them at the gas stations or
That's right.
where they get their beer products from Sebago. So, yeah.
Love it. And what's your role over at Sebago?
I'm the northern sales rep, so so I work alongside Pine State. We're distributed by Pine State in the northern market and Nappy down south.
Do you have a particular favorite?
I mean, Stratified is probably my favorite today.
Stratified,
Yeah, it's
right
my
on.
favorite option. At the end of the day, we're still a beer-forward company.
Sure.
And this beer is great. This started off as a project beer for our brewers. We have 4 restaurants, 2 in Gorham, 1 in Scarborough and Kennebunk, and a lot of our project stuff for our brewers goes to right through our restaurants. It doesn't quite make it to the distributor, but it also kind of gives our restaurants a little something to look forward to that you can't get everywhere. So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And where can folks go to learn more about Sebago Brewing Company?
Well, come right down to our tasting room in Gorham.
Yeah, sure.
That's right on Main Street, 616 Main Street. We'd love to have you by. Great choice, great place to try all of our options. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
How about online?
SebagoBrewing.com.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate
you.
your time. Hanging out at Great Falls Brewfest at the beautiful Simard Payne Memorial Park in Lewiston, and I'm with James from Definitive Brewing Company out of Portland. How you doing, James?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks for being here today.
Happy to be here.
How about Mother Nature today?
The most beautiful weekend since we've moved to Maine. We're brand new.
I know.
And it's just been absolutely crap weather, like all winter and all spring. And then we were a little bummed about the most beautiful Saturday yet this year.
Right.
Like we have to be working at this fest, and now we're out here, and I'm like, this is perfect. This breeze, the sunshine, is amazing.
It's pretty sweet, right? Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what you do at Definitive.
I'm the head brewer at Definitive, so I do all of it. I make it, I can it, I do it all.
How did you get started in brewing?
Long story short, you volunteer to help out packing off at the end of a line, and then you get asked to help with this, you get asked to help with that, and the next thing you know, you're making beer. That's pretty much it.
So you said you're new to the area?
Yeah, my wife and I just moved up here from Charleston, South Carolina in October. So
Did the job bring you
yeah,
here?
for Definitive's head brewer job. Yeah.
Tell us what you have available today and what folks are saying about it.
Man, we brought a whole smorgasbord of stuff. We brought our main golf lager, our timeless light lager, our Definitive IPA, Conti Kolsch, Spirals Double IPA, and our late night blueberry waffles, which was our VIP beer, and it's gone already.
Blueberry waffles.
Yeah, blueberry waffles.
Is that your baby?
It's a brainchild that we've been working on all together. It's a trip. You're drinking blueberry waffles, and obviously people liked it. It's gone already, and we're an hour and a half into the fest, so
Right.
it went real fast, real well. I'm a big fan of Spirals. It's probably my favorite thing we've put through the system since I've been here. Just all mosaic, cryo mosaic, pure mosaic terpenes. It's just an explosion of guava and blueberry, and it's all over the place. It's awesome.
What are your impressions of Maine so far?
We love it. Yeah. It's I can't tell you how nice it is to be at a fest in June and not dying.
It's from South Carolina.
So usually at these fests, we're rubbing ice on ourselves, or we have a separate little bucket like that full of ice water that I'm putting my feet in.
Right.
It's pretty killer. This weather is killer when it's usually 100 degrees with 100% humidity, and with their legitimate concerns of people having heat strokes with these things.
Yeah.
But I don't know, couldn't ask for better weather. We love Maine. We're all in on Maine.
Yeah.
So
Where can folks go online to learn more about Definitive?
DefinitiveBrewing.com. We'll have all the answers you seek. Follow us on Instagram. We post all of our new releases on Instagram and Facebook. I don't know if people are still on Facebook these days, but
There's a couple.
It definitely comes up on Instagram.
There's a couple.
So yeah, all our new releases, all our events, everything you can see on Instagram, and there's a link to our website from Instagram. So,
And before I let you go, James, tell me about the best part of your job.
actually getting to talk to people like this. Usually I'm crammed in the back, just back there. Everyone always asks, how's the beer? Never, how's the brewer doing? So it's nice to get out and chat with people and see people put the liquid in their mouth and man, this is really awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks, I worked really hard on that.
Yeah.
These sorts of events, getting to talk with customers it's really the best part.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Hey, no problem, dude.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Hanging out at the Great Falls Brewfest. We're at Lucky Pigeon Brewing Company. We're at their booth with Ian. Tell us about Lucky Pigeon. Where is it located and what do you guys do?
We are down in Biddeford. We're right downtown, right in the old historic Pepperell Mills. What we do, we're a little special. We're a craft brewery, just like everybody else here.
Yep.
But we are 100% dedicated gluten-free.
Yeah.
And that's very hard to find. And even harder to find in that space. Our beer, you wouldn't know it's gluten-free. It sounds like that's not high praise, but for folks who are in the gluten-free space, they know that's high praise.
Yeah. My wife has celiac. We've been kind of sticking to the ciders because,
Sure.
as you know, it's very difficult to find gluten-free beer.
Yep.
But we walked over here and she saw Lucky Pigeon and she's all about it.
Fantastic.
And what did you try, Sherry?
I tried the Building 13 lager.
And how was it?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Good stuff. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And we'll be visiting soon.
Yes. We're going to have
Please.
to. So tell us why it's so important to have a gluten-free brewery in this state.
Well, there are so many people, like gluten awareness, the awareness of gluten issues, celiac disease, various intolerances and allergies. Diagnoses are going up. More and more people realize that they're having issues with gluten. And part of that's just, the evolving science. We're getting better at figuring out what the problem is. And so there are so many people who haven't had beer in 5 years, 10 years, people who haven't had beer for decades, people who have never been able to try beer at all. And so many people miss it. Like one of our founders, Pidge, the lady who got the whole ball rolling, she was a home brewer and found out that she had to go gluten-free, missed beer. And in the process of trying to figure out either an alternative, like trying something new, something different, she homebrewed a few and, was like many classic brewery stories, was like, oh, well, I'm doing this better than the stuff that's mass marketed.
Right.
And we were the first in Maine. We were only the second one in the entire Northeast. Before us was Red Leaf Brewing out in Vermont.
Yep.
Nice, small little operation. They're great people. But that was it. And they don't really distribute. So we were lucky. We were able to find a home in Biddeford, and start brewing. We started with 4 styles, and we've just exploded from there.
How long has Lucky Pigeon been in business?
About 3.5 years. It'll be 4 years in August.
Yeah, and what's your role there?
Oh, I do pretty much everything but brew.
Gotcha. Do they not trust you around there, or was there an incident?
Not yet. I know enough to be dangerous.
Gotcha. All right.
But no, I'm one of our bartenders. I also am our sales rep, our wholesale coordinator, delivery driver. I help with packaging on occasion.
Yeah.
I've done a bunch of our marketing and social media. Like any small business with a nice small team, a lot of hats.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
lot of hats. The other person with me here, Taylor, she's also one of our bartenders. Our packaging assistant, she handles all of our social media. She does a lot of our marketing. She's our main photographer. Aside from our ownership team, we only have 4 employees.
Wow.
So 4 employees making half of the gluten-free beer coming out of Maine.
I love it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Where can folks find more information about Lucky Pigeon?
You can certainly find us at our website, luckypigeonbrewing.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, just under Lucky Pigeon Brewing. And you can also come and visit us down in the mills in historic Biddeford, Maine.
Love it. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hanging out at Great Falls Brewfest with Amber from Bangor Beer. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about Bangor Beer and what you have available today.
So we are a brewery based right out of Bangor. Obviously, we're located by the mall, and we're associated right next to Oriental Jade, which has been there 40 years. Today we brought Girls Cabin, which is a peach wheat ale. Very light, subtle, but perfect for a day like today.
Yeah.
We got Bright, which is our Hellas Lager, Jury, which is our double dry hop New England IPA, and then we have Oddball, which is our American Stout.
I remember that one. I used to produce comedy shows at Bangor Beer.
Oh, really?
That was Oddball's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Honestly, you can't beat it, and it's only 5.2%, so it's literally perfect for like a nice day, and it's not too heavy or anything.
What is some of the feedback you've been receiving from some of the attendees here?
We've we've got a lot of compliments in our girls' cabin. It is our VIP pour today.
Yep.
So it makes it a little bit easier for people to want to try it. But honestly, we've had good feedback on just about everything. Mainly girls' cabin because we're still in the VIP
Sure.
hour or whatnot. But a lot of good compliments on our jury and a lot on our oddball stout, actually. People were very surprised we brought a stout, and I'm here for it, honestly.
Yeah. What do you do at Bangor Beer?
So I do all sales and distribution for the brewery. So anything that is outbound of our brewery is all through me. So
And it's going to be a great job knowing that you're selling a quality product like this.
honestly, you really can't beat it. It's
Right.
an amazing job, and I'm really passionate about the product and everything that we do. So it's been really nice to continue to move up in the Bangor Beer Company world. I've been doing this almost 2 years, and
Awesome.
I love it, honestly. It's
Awesome.
pretty great.
Love to hear it. And who's working with you today? Who's doing the pouring?
So I got Claire with us. She is a taproom help, and I normally pull somebody from the taproom to help, which is fantastic. And she was kind enough to come with me today, which is great. And she's been really helpful, and she knows her stuff. So she's never done a Brewfest before, so this is really exciting.
Awesome. Where can folks go online to learn more about Bangor Beer?
So we have a website. It's a little work in progress at the moment, but it is at bangorbeerco.com. We have an active Facebook and Instagram account, which is nice, and you can find all our beers on Untapped, which we add every beer, everything that we do, and you can see people's feedback on there too to maybe see if something you wanna try out.
Yeah, awesome. I want to try everything.
Honestly, you should.
Oh, looks so good. So appreciate your time today, and enjoy the rest of the day.
I appreciate it.
And
Thank you
drink
so
up.
much.
All
Love
right.
it.
Hanging out at Great Falls Brewfest. We are at the Lost Valley Brewing booth with a local celebrity here, Darren. You're the head brewer? Is that what's happening?
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right.
I am the one and only, so I often say I'm the best brewer at Lost Valley.
You
Brewing.
are. I mean, I think we'd all agree with that, right? Tell us
Thank
a little
you
bit
very
about what
much.
you guys are offering today.
All right, so today we came with our flagship IPA, Otter Slide. That's in cans and that's in stores. It's widely available through central distributors all over the state of Maine, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
We brought Weasel Hut, which is a hop lager. Now, Weasel Hut, somebody says to me, I don't even know what that means, but I love the name. So I had to tell them, well, Weasel Hut is a building on the ski area property where our ski lift guys, I shouldn't say ski lift guys, the snowmaking team, they work these overnight shifts making snow, and the Weasel Hut's where they go to warm up. There's a wood stove in there. There's even a little cot. Take a nap. Yeah. It's even got electricity. It's wonderful.
So do you get to name the beers that you brew?
Yeah, so it's a group effort. There's we have our marketing guy Travis Dow, John Herrick, our general manager, Scott Shanaman, who owns the property, and he's a partner in the business. Sometimes we'll all sit together and come up with some names, usually over a beer at the bar.
Sure.
At Lost Valley, of course.
Yeah.
And that's when the best ideas come about.
What's the best part of your job?
It's right here. I mean, look at this. I mean, we do this all summer long. The best part, though, really is it's just for me personally. Okay, so like I've created this like beverage, and watching people enjoy it, and then they come back and they get it again the second time, third time, and they're paying for it. I mean, are you kidding me?
Right.
Like I made this beer.
Right.
Like Otter Slide. Okay, here's the real best part. Otter Slide is in stores all over the whole state of Maine. That wasn't a thing until I made it a thing, and now it's a thing.
How did you make it a thing?
I just made it. It was crazy. That's the best part. I'm like, hey, look at that. I did that.
So what kind of stores can we buy that in?
So Roopers, Hannaford carries Otter Slide. The Rusty Lantern's like a gas station chain all around.
Yep.
RSVP Beverage. Damon's, which is like up in Bangor, Waterville, Augusta, north of that. And then a bunch of little random mom and pops all over the place.
Love it.
I don't really know them all. But,
I don't expect you to. I was just looking for a few.
Okay.
How long have you been with Lost Valley?
So we started in February 2018, so it's about 7.5 years.
Right
and,
on.
we built it from nothing. It was an empty basement space. And I approached Scott, the owner of the mountain, Scott and April, his wife. They were both very enthusiastic and very much on board with the idea of putting a brewery down there. And so we built it, and here it is.
Here it is.
It wasn't a thing, and now it's a thing.
Now it's a thing. He speaks my language, Sherry. He speaks my language. I'm looking forward to August 9th because I work for Lydia Media. We're going to be there for Wishes in the Valley.
Yeah. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for your time, man.
Yeah.
And for all your great efforts and making this delicious,
thank you.
beverage that
Somebody's
we can all enjoy.
sacrifice and brew beer for the public, right?
This guy a microphone. You look like trouble.
Yeah, I can be.
All right.
Us together.
You got to pick the microphone up.
Yeah. John Herrick, I'm the general manager at Lost Valley,
Awesome.
so I run all the operations there.
Excellent. I'm Mark. Nice to meet you. I work for Lydia Media. Pam Ashby. You know Pam?
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure.
know Pam.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. We're
Yeah.
meeting on Wishes in the Valley.
Yes. Yeah, we were just talking about that. It's
yeah,
gonna be
I know
incredible.
all about it. It's awesome. I can't wait to have it.
Yeah.
Previously, it was at Max Grill.
Yep.
Kind of outgrew the space, so we're bringing it to Lost Valley. There's going to be chairlift rides.
Yeah.
There's going to be drinking. There's going to be all kinds of fun.
A little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything.
All
The
right.
band lineup is awesome.
Tell us about the vibe here today. What are you seeing when you look out here?
So for us with Lost Valley Brewing, this is our favorite brewfest to go to because it's all our locals that show up, all the Lewis and Auburn. You know, Lewis and Auburn doesn't get the credit it deserves sometimes. Everybody says, let's go to Portland, but there's some amazing products being produced here in Auburn. Lost Valley,
Look at this guy.
Baxter.
Right.
So we just love it. The vibe is always awesome. This is actually the first year in a while with no rain. So we're enjoying that fact as well.
For folks who aren't aware, Lost Valley, so much more than a ski area.
It is.
You guys have stuff going on all year long.
Yeah, year round. We're an event center. We last week we did a corporate function, and we did a celebration of life, and we did a graduation party. And we ran our restaurant brew pub all at the same time. And we run that all year long. We host sporting events like this summer. Once school starts again, we're going to host some track events out here on our Nordic trails.
Yeah.
So all year long. And then the wintertime, the bread and butter, it's skiing,
Of course.
snowboarding.
Yeah.
We love that part.
Yeah.
So-
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time today.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks for being here, and thanks for all the great work you guys are doing in our community.
All right. Hey, we'll keep it up.
Much appreciated.
Thanks to our sponsors, Roopers Beverage and Redemption and United Piping. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your cat. And I will say I have bitten my cat.